Kathy says, why did he introduce me to his friends and family and treat me great just to say that he doesn't want a relationship? Because, Kathy, men and women are completely different when it comes to relationships. Women have this idea that there's like this step progression thing that leads towards a relationship, right? You go on dates, you get to know each other better, you come up with cute little names for each other, you go on vacation, you get to know his friends and family, you blah, 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 and you're in a relationship. Men are more like 0 to 100. So he looks at you and he's like, I either want a relationship or I don't want a relationship. And even either way, right, whether he wants a relationship or he doesn't want a relationship, most guys will do all of those things that women think lead up to a relationship. And it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything at all. And so my suggestion is that you assume that you're not in a relationship unless you've talked about it, that you assume that he doesn't want a relationship unless he's talked about it. And so my suggestion is that you talk about it early so that you know what it is that he's looking for and what kind of a direction he's looking to go into. That way, from the very beginning, and you don't start getting yourself emotionally invested, because that's what most women do, is they start seeing all these signs, right? You're watching videos like mine and you're like, oh, he's, doing all these little signs of, wanting something more. So he must want something more. But the signs don't mean that he wants something more necessarily. Him saying that he wants something more and then backing up what it is that he says with his actions, that means that he wants something more, and nothing else means that. Just his actions don't mean that. Just his words don't mean that. Both of them together in alignment, moving towards the relationship that you want to have, is the only thing, Kathy. It's the only thing that means that he wants a relationship. Anything before that, you're just dating, and he's just looking to date you, and it's just a dating scenario, and it could be even less than that. And so never assume that a guy wants a relationship because he's taking you on vacation, or you've met his family and friends, or you've done whatever. And a lot of women, I've had so many women come to me and they're like, Matt, I didn't believe you when you said that when he takes you on vacation and he shows you his friends and family and he treats you like a girlfriend, that he may still not want a relationship. But now I found out the hard way. And you're like, yeah, and that's why you need to have these conversations early on. If you're not having these conversations early on, you're going to get yourself you could potentially get yourself into a lot of trouble. It's possible that he's wanted it the whole time and you end up in a relationship. But it's just as likely, or even more likely, that he doesn't want it and that he's just doing all those things and you're getting emotionally and mentally invested, and then you end up finding out that he doesn't really want the kind of relationship that you want, and it ends up really badly for you, Kathy. So I hope that helps.